What is up, everybody? Julianne Condia here, coming at you live from San Jose, California, and I'm really excited to talk to you about being a bully. And the reason I'm excited about that is because I think we all get bullied, and I just want to talk about it. I want to be straight up about it. I want to be honest about it, that we all get bullied, and you want to know something? It's all mainly from ourselves. That we have this inner critic, that we have this voice inside our head that sabotages everything, that we always look at the glass half empty, that we're never good enough, we're never pretty enough, we're not smart enough. You want to know something real fast? I don't think I've ever shared this on social media. I think I've always been way too embarrassed to. And tell right now, I'm feeling courageous and brave today. I graduated high school with a 1.9 GPA. Now, the high school I went to was prestigious. A lot of the people I went to school with did a phenomenal job, and it was hard to be around a group of really talented and smart people, people that would outperform all people around the state, that our school was known for the highest test scores, that our school was known for academics, and here I was not being able to perform like that. So graduating high school with a 1.9 GPA and already having the limiting belief that I'm not smart devastated me. So I applied to a college that my boyfriend at the time was going to, and the college that my mom works at, and it could have gone for free, and I got denied. I remember that letter clear as day. Opened it up, I sat on my bed just crying. So then someone told me, I kept that a secret, no one even knew, and someone had mentioned that I should go check out the school in Wisconsin. By the grace of God, I got in. It was super crazy. I remember sitting in the library. I remember talking to the admissions counselor. She had seen my test scores, she had seen my GPA, and she talked to me about it, and of course I felt really insecure about it, and I already had negative self-beliefs about myself and my performance and my ability to be smart. And I had talked to her, and she said, I'm going to give you a shot. I am going to take a chance on you. I am going to make this happen for you. I don't know what it was, and I just think about how me getting into Concordia not only changed the game for me, it brought me to my husband, it brought me to some really close friends, it changed a lot in my life, it grew my faith, and then it brought me to Milwaukee, a place that I had never been before, and it's just quite crazy to look back and see how those events in my life all added up with this big plan that God had. And you know, there are times in my life, even yesterday, that I have this bully inside my head that just tells me that I'm not going to make it, that I'm not smart enough, that money is hard to come by, that I'm going to struggle. And you know, it's hard to hear that voice. And in fact, if I were to hear the voices in my head sometimes, if I were to hear those voices being talked to a friend of mine, I would get very upset. I would be on the defense because no one should talk to anyone like that. And it's so crazy how everyone's on the defense for other people when people are talking so poorly to other people, right? Especially on social media, when everyone is really quick to share opinions and negative beliefs and thoughts to people. But here we are, all of us struggle with this inner critic, and we struggle with being a bully to ourselves. But the difference is we can't see it. We can't see or hear what those thoughts are when they're happening to people. So I'm taking a stand today, and I'm really being bold and courageous. I just shared a lot of part of my story that I don't share often, and when you share the things that have had power over you, that are negative and that have bothered you for so long, it loses its power, to be honest. When you can just be straight up and say, no, in fact, money has no power over me. You know what? And just because academics weren't my strong suit and still aren't, maybe I do make grammatical errors. That's really fun when people message you to tell you your grammatical errors, and I'm like, you don't even know my story, man. That now it's that loses its power. Just because I don't have the best grammar doesn't mean that I'm not smart. Just because I don't have good grammar doesn't mean that I'm not beautiful. Maybe if I stumble over my words doesn't mean that I have a powerful message to share. And I'm standing up for you today. I'm standing up for you today who have, those of you who've been looking in the mirror and you've just been trash talking the heck out of yourself. Or maybe you're super scared to take a leap that literally makes you almost sick in life because you are telling yourself that, you know, this risk, this leap that you're going to take, you're going to fail miserably, you're going to fall flat on your face. This morning Eric was leaving, and you know, he has one more day of school after this, and it's crazy. He's taking a leap. It's scary, you guys. It's not an easy leap to take. That's why it's a leap. And I looked at him today and I said, I know we're afraid. I know that fear is within us, but do you want to know something, Eric? That the fact that we have fear, we're still doing it anyway. We're looking at fear in the face, and we're saying we're doing it anyway. And I looked at him and I said, Eric, most people wouldn't do what we do. Most people wouldn't leap on the other side of fear. We all have it. We all have that voice inside our head that just tries so hard to knock us. I saw a comment today of someone just tearing herself apart. I saw another comment today of someone saying why they aren't successful and justifying it. And I was talking to my good friend today, and she said that person is her biggest bully. It's true. If you're going to continue to knock yourself down, you're going to stay down. You have to rise above. You have to elevate your thinking. You have to take a leap. You have to try harder, work smarter. But when I say try harder, I don't mean academic-wise. I mean just showing up for yourself. I have a lot of people that tell me that they can't work out by themselves, that they wouldn't be able to work out from home. And I said, that's your limiting belief. That's your excuse that you have. But you have to prove to yourself that indeed you can work out by yourself, because you want to know something. You love yourself enough to take care of yourself that despite those negative thoughts in your head that tell you you can't do it, you're going to look it right in the face and just do it. You guys, this bully that's inside our head is destructive. It stops us from doing and experiencing life in the way that we're meant to experience it. This bully in your head allows you to feel unworthy and unloved, and then therefore you just look forward to binge watching Netflix every single night. This bully in our head gets in the way of our dreams, our aspirations, and being present. This bully in our head messes with us, it tricks us, and it tries to steer us off a path of greatness. And I'm only speaking from experience. I'm only speaking from so much love and so much truth, because this bully lives inside my head too. And it's taken a lot to learn about this bully of mine. I don't want to give it power. Yesterday I found myself having feeling weakened and feeling like I was struggling with my thoughts, and I was, and all I wanted to do was sleep. All I wanted to do was curl up on the couch and not show up for myself today, but instead I gave myself some positive affirmations. I reached out to a couple friends and mentors, and I just started taking action. If you are feeling scared in life, it's normal. If you're feeling worried in life, it's normal, but you don't have to live like that every single day. When that bully comes to present herself or himself, you have a choice. You have a choice to turn that weakness into a strength. You have a choice to move forward despite how hard it may be to pick yourself back up. You have a choice to talk to yourself in a better way. You have a choice. You can either continue to let this bully take over your life and continue to stand still and hit cruise control and dig yourself in a hole, or despite the fear, despite the heartache, despite the brokenness, you can start picking up the pieces and become stronger every single day. So when this bully comes to me inside my head, I acknowledge she's there, and I tell her she does not have power over me. And then I know what to do to fix it. It takes a lot of strength, and it takes a lot of determination and perseverance, and it takes a lot of trial and error to figure this out. And honestly, the way I've done it is surrounding myself around a group of people that are uplifting and who get me, that I choose to work on myself every single day, not just physically, not just with my nutrition, but also with my mindset. What I feed my mind helps me conquer it. The way I live out my faith and I read the Bible and I listen to worship music instead of music that's going to tear me apart is the way I conquer this evil thing inside my head. And it's just crazy because we all have it. I don't care how successful you are. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what goal you just hit. I don't care what your GPA was or ACT score. I think my ATC score was a 19. I don't know, maybe a 16. I'm not even sure. But I don't care about title. I don't care about things. I just need you to know that your confidence is not found in performance. That your confidence is found in this process of growth, this process of learning more about yourself, in this process of just choosing to be 1% better every single day. And this process is not going to be easy. This process is going to be hard. But the thing is, you have to choose your hard. I don't want to be someone who digs myself in a hole and feels sorry for myself and continues to talk to myself in a way that is so incredibly hurtful. I want to live a life of light. I want to live a life of hope. I want to live a life of forgiveness through Jesus. And I want to live a life that empowers other people to show them and share with them this journey of life can be so different than those evil voices inside our head. And we can learn to talk to ourselves in such a better way. That bully will always be there. But the thing is, you get to change the pattern of your thoughts. When that bully pops up, you can train it and you can learn how to overcome and punch fear in the freaking face. I love you all. You're so on my heart. Please comment below, share this video. Everyone needs to hear this today. We all get bullied, and 99.9% of the time, it's our own selves that are bullying us. So what is that? What is your limitation? What is the thing that is in your head? What are you telling yourself and convincing yourself that isn't true? Find your own truth, live in love, live in light, and reach out. Surround yourself around people who care about you. Do things that are good for you and out of love. That's something I learned today in my personal development. Do I work out for fear or do I work out for love? I work out for love because I love my body. Do I eat out of fear of getting fat or overweight or this or that? Or do I eat out of love because I love myself, to fuel myself, to have energy, right? When I look at my finances, am I full of fear when I look at them? That money is hard to come by, that I'll never have enough? Or do I look at money as so it doesn't have any power over me? It's just a thing. It's just a thing. All right, you guys, thank you. Thank you for the love and thank you for showing up. This message is for you today. This message is for you and that inner critic, that bully inside of your head. It will lose its power when you bring it to light. Acknowledge that those are indeed false truths. All right, talk to you later.